Howdy, Simmers. Before we get into this, I want to apologize for the very small break in videos. I did post about why I was having to take a break, and it could not have happened at like a worse time because there was a whole update that I did not get to report on, and I'm very upset about that. But I do want to say thank you to those who commented on the post, who were very understanding, very kind, and just a little update. I am not fully recovered yet, but I am doing a lot better. I am in healing. I should only be in pain for a few more days, but hey, I can walk again, so that's good, right? It's just the bending that's giving me some issues. Anyway, it's almost October, and that is a very busy month for me between all of the Halloween themed videos I want to make, watching every movie on my Halloween movie list, and I'm doing a 100% run of Alice Madness Returns on Twitch this year. I am both super excited and super scared. Not to mention we have a whole expansion pack coming out at the beginning of October. Like, it is a very busy month. So I figured I would squeeze out one more ordinary build before chaos ensues. And I say ordinary, but I've been on a bit of a glass walls trend with some of my builds. I'm sure you guys have noticed, and I did have the bright idea to try to build a tiny house with glass walls. So that's what we're gonna do today. I've chosen this 20 by 15 lot in Newcrest. We're actually right next to another tiny house that I built a while ago. And I'm thinking for this, I actually want to kind of build my way up, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna do maybe like a 2-story, 3-story build. If I want to do an actual tiny home, I have to be in tier 2, which I don't remember how many tiles that is. So I think we actually have to go smaller for that. Looks like 64 tiles is the second tier. So I guess I have room to do a little like pop out or something if I want to. Something kind of like that. And then, I don't know, we can make it fun, I think. So if I just bring that out like that, I don't know, maybe do the same thing on the back. That gets us to 62 out of 64 tiles, so I think we should be good for that, and then we'll just leave that side a little flat, unless I want to do another, like, 2 thing here, and then maybe that's fine. I just wanted to go up this time, because I think that'll be a little more interesting. So let's go ahead and start with the roof, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually grab this roof, and then maybe we'll get some half-hipped roofs as well. Does that look strange at the top there? Kind of feel like it does, but at the same time, I don't know that I really care. For this one, though, I don't know. Maybe we could do like a little fake balcony kind of thing and just put like a little fence. I don't know, something like that. I don't know what we would even put up there, if anything. I feel like it's too small to actually be anything, so we'll leave it for now, and we'll probably change out the fencing at a later point. Now, for the wallpaper, of course, we have to go with glass walls. So what do we want to do for this, though? Do we want to do just a seamless, or do we want to go for something a little more fancy? Let me go ahead and delete all these extra walls, though, just so I can see what this all looks like. Also, I know the lighting on this lot is not great, so I apologize. But what if we did go all solid? Is that really strange? I feel like it looks really weird with the balcony there. I don't know, we could do something like this. The thing is, I feel like we have to use just one glass wallpaper, otherwise it looks kind of crazy. So I don't know. How do we feel about this one? Or we can really go crazy and use the one from Enchanted by Nature. No. I don't know. Because I kind of like this one. I just don't know that I really like the seam that's in the middle of that. So, I don't know. I would probably, if anything, do something like that. So then we have a clear space to put a door instead of a little seam there. Oh, it looks really strange over here too, though. I don't know that I like it. I might be a little too picky about this, but maybe in that case we should just go with the kind of all clear, and then we can do some columns to kind of break stuff up. And the columns may honestly help with the balcony situation as well, trying to make it look somewhat supported instead of whatever is going on over here. That's a lot of columns, right? Like, am I overdoing it a little bit? I might be. I don't know. For our roofing, though, I definitely think I want to keep it as a solid thing, because frankly, I think that the glass roofs on top of the glass walls are just a bit too much, actually. We could go all out and do something like that, but then we have all these interior roof wall things, and I don't know what to do about those. Unless I try to bring that in a tad, but you can still kind of see them. And I feel like in this case, I don't know. I don't think I like it. I think we should probably just go with the solid roof. Experimenting bad. Uh, I don't know how I feel about that roof either. I don't know. Should I go with Old Faithful? Like, I use this roof all the time, but I think I actually want to keep it as brown. I don't know why. I've really been digging kind of the brown roofing lately, which is strange because I always go for black typically because I just feel like it looks better. I don't know, something about this roof is speaking to me. And then we can do, I don't know that I like that roofing. I don't even know if that's the right color. Something like that could be a little better, although I don't know. Should I bring out the eaves here on these? I feel like I kind of should. Just because of the columns sticking out, I don't really know that I like it. If I do something like that, somehow I think that's better. I don't know that I like it, but we're gonna go with it. It's fine. I am realizing we're on medium wall height right now. That might be why that looks so strange. Right, I am gonna get one of these to kind of separate the floors there. And then I think we are good to go. This is gonna be really interesting trying to figure out this layout. Okay, I'm not 100% sure that I like this, but I did go ahead and add in some stairs, which may end up regretting later. But I'm thinking we'll have this back area be a bathroom, and then we'll just do a very small kitchen, living room situation, maybe dining if we can fit it. And then upstairs, we're going to have a little like office section here, very, very tiny. And then this whole thing is going to be a bedroom. I'm thinking I'll use this as the front door. I kind of want to incorporate more of that brown that we have on the roof there. And I'm debating if I want to add windows to the glass walls. Like, it is something I've done before, and it didn't come out bad at all. But I don't know if I want to do that this time. I'm also realizing that these, like, quote unquote new windows that we have don't have a brown swatch. So we do have these ones, and I don't know if they match. It's really hard to tell with this lighting. But, like, just doing that, how do we feel about having a window on glass walls? Is that a little strange? Then what if I just do it again over here? Is that a little strange? Like, I don't know. It might be too much. I just feel like the outside is going to be very plain otherwise. So, I don't know. Maybe we should have accents of, like, other glass walls. That's the only thing that I can really think of to do in this situation to make it a little more interesting. So if we did something like that, would that be a little strange? Do we even like that color on here? Or maybe we can do something like this. I don't know. I think I kind of like this one more, but that's also just preferences. I really like this pattern in general. The hexagon panel, like, I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll do this one, actually. Just to kind of spice up what's happening on some of these smaller bits here. Like, we could probably do this on these ones as well, and I'm sure that wouldn't be too much of an issue. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm gonna try to get some lights in here, but I don't know that it's really gonna do anything. I really feel like once the glass walls are involved, there's just really no need for lights. Like, it doesn't really do much. But we're gonna put them there anyway, just to say that we have lights of some sort. So let's go ahead and grab some flooring. I'm thinking a nice wood floor. Most likely this one from Businesses and Hobbies, because my gosh, it is just so good. Maybe slightly darker though. Like, does that one match the front door, actually? It kind of does. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. I wasn't gonna go with this, but maybe we should. And then for the bathroom downstairs, we're gonna need a tile. Maybe we do this one from Growing Together. What color do we want, though? Do we want this one, which you can hardly even see? We have a pink bathroom we could do. Maybe we'll do yellow, actually. I feel like I don't do yellow enough. It's just not my favorite color is why. And I'm thinking on these areas where I've closed off some stuff, or like I have these random walls, we just do kind of a nice like brick accent or something to kind of, I don't know, make things a little interesting inside the house. Even something as simple as this, like, I don't know. Or we could do something like this. I have never used this wallpaper, but I think it is super duper cute. And if I use it as just like a little accent thing, I don't know. I don't think that looks bad at all. And then we can do the same with this area down here. Although, how does that look with the bathroom? I don't know that I like that for our bathroom down here, so I guess I could switch it up on that side and turn it into something like that. Keep that yellow theme going. Let's go ahead and get some doors for these closed off rooms. I don't know. I might turn this the other way, actually. Just thinking of how this door is going to open, you know? And kind of the same with this. I think it needs to open the other way. I should get a railing for these stairs because that is super dangerous. I'm using a seasons fence right now, so I should probably use the railing that comes with that as well. So I'll just put that on there. How badly is that clipping? Doesn't look like it's actually doing too bad. All right, and now the fun part, trying to furnish this. I'm gonna start off with the kitchen because that probably is gonna take up the most space in the house. I'm thinking I can do a little like wraparound in this corner here, but I kind of question how much we'll be able to put in here. Ooh, yeah, that is incredibly small. I don't know that I can get away with doing this. I don't know what I was thinking with that. Okay, I need to figure out where this kitchen is going fast. Should I do like a galley kitchen kind of thing here? And just like have it be on both sides of the front door here? Maybe I ditch these ones and we can just do a kitchen that kind of goes along this side maybe? And then we definitely won't have dining in here, but I wasn't expecting to have dining anyway, so I'm okay with that. I don't really like doing kitchens like this, but sometimes it's just what we gotta do. So, do I want to do this refrigerator? It's not the same shade of green. Maybe I have to make it white. Now we do need to get a stove. Guess we can do that one, and then we'll have to put a sink like probably right next to it. Is that okay? Do we like that? Are we all right with that? Let's get a little trash can too. I'll probably just stick this by the front door as well and just, yeah. I think that's okay. I'm a little worried about the door opening right there. Maybe I can get away with putting it under the stairs over here. Maybe that's our safest bet. Just a little tiny thing. And I don't know that I can fit anything under these stairs, so I'm not sure I'm gonna try. But let's go ahead and get a living room going. It's probably gonna be a really, really small thing. So I'm thinking we'll have some kind of TV stand because I'm not going to try to put a TV on glass walls. That's where I draw the line. You know, we could do this. Get a full entertainment center because we don't have a lot of room for stuff. And then we can do something like that, kind of tie in more of the brown. For smaller living rooms, I really like to just stick with like tiny chairs. Basically, I'm not going to bother with a full couch because we just don't have the room for that. We could also do some of these poofs and make that our living room. But that's a little sad, right? Just having these instead of proper back support. I kind of like this one from Enchanted by Nature. I just don't know that we really have the space for it. I don't know that we have the space for any of this, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm really scared that this is too tiny. I don't know. They might be able to get back there. If I turn that one a little bit, is that cute? Do we like that? And if I made him green, what would you guys say to that? Or I could do kind of this creamish color because the green on that does match a little better with the kitchen cabinets. Like it's that nice pastel green. Maybe we roll with that. Maybe that's cute. And then I'll probably get a little accent table to put in between these to serve as our coffee table, unless there is like a really small one actually under here. I know we have this, but I feel like that's still really big and I don't really like it. We also have this one. We actually have this one, which could be cute as well. Or the tiny living one. We can get this to match if I just scoot stuff over a tad bit more. And then, matter of color, we just switch it to match with that there. Yeah, that could be cute. And then we'll get a little rug to put under that. How do I feel about this one? I've sized it down by 1. And I don't know, I kind of think it's cute. I really like this rug and this particular kind of green swatch. I think it's okay. I'm just debating if I want to put anything on this actual table, like a little plant or something. Just like that, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it kind of helps. So we do need some stuff on the walls, though, I feel. Because it's a little plainish in here. Not that we really have any, like, wall space. I don't know. We could do some small things. Get, like, one of these, and maybe we do that one. This isn't gonna come in handy, like, at all. But if we got one of these little decoration boxes under the stairs, that might be okay. I don't know what this house would look like with all of the Christmas lights. I feel like it would be a little strange. but that's just me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get what I consider to be the essentials. So we'll go ahead and grab a little thermostat there. We need to also get a smoke detector. I don't know where I'm putting this. Maybe, I don't know, up here above the tapestry so it's sitting on some proper wall. And then do I want the burglar alarm as well? I usually put these here just because I feel like a lot of people don't actually want to be robbed, even though that's a very small chance of happening. I'm going to go ahead and put it in anyway, just in case. You guys can remove it if you really want to. I am not sure about how much I want to clutter up this kitchen because we do have a little bit of counter space, but I want to make sure that this is still functional. So, I don't know, maybe I can get a little dish rack or something here. And then just like a roll of paper towels. I guess I can put a plant in this corner or something. Yeah, it's not much, but it'll do. I really hate putting stuff on glass walls, so I'm just trying to do the best that I can. I'll probably get a little art print there. Just to have a little bit more going on. Maybe make that brown. And then I think we can go ahead and start working on our bathroom over here. Now, this is actually a kind of a decent sized bathroom. I just don't know. Do I want to put a shower over here? Or do I want to do like a shower tub combo kind of in this section? Because I'm thinking about where the sink and toilet are going to have to go with this door here. I don't know. Maybe we can do that one. It's kind of fun and the colors might look nice together. Actually, no, because if I want to get a toilet somewhere in here, I don't know that I can have the shower tub combo. So maybe we are just getting a shower. I'm so indecisive. I'm sorry. I can just put that there, and then we'll do a sink and toilet probably right here. Probably do that. And then for our sink, we could do this one, or this one might be good. I'll just put that there. And do we have a yellow swatch on the sink? Not really. We have this, which is kind of a nice brown color, though. All right, we'll get a little mirror above here. Probably just make it white. Gotta get our toilet paper as well. Get soap, little hand towel. Luckily, we can make this yellow. Last thing that we absolutely need in here is a little rug for in front of the shower. So I'm gonna grab this one, and maybe we'll do that in black. Okay, so we have our bathroom essentials. Maybe I'll put like a little plant or cabinet or something over on this side. Just something like this. So I can get something on this wall here too. So I might go ahead and just add either some towels or a robe. Thinking the robe. All right, I think that is the bathroom good. So now we can head upstairs to kind of our fun zone, I guess. I don't know. Let's work on the bedroom first. I'm kind of thinking we could use this little nook as a wardrobe space. Like if we get something really thin like that, we could fit it in here. We do have this one. Ooh, I think this actually does function as dressers. I always forget about that. But we could do a little built-in situation here, and maybe we make that yellow too, or I guess we could just leave it as white. I know that's kind of boring, but it's a nice little section for a built-in. And then can I fit a double bed in here at all? I'm a little worried about that. We kind of can, I just don't know where to put this. I guess maybe on this side is the best option. Question is, do I want this bed? What swatches do we even have? Ooh. That one's kind of cute, actually. I kind of like that with the pastel blue and pink. That might actually look good. We have like hints of blue in this wallpaper anyway, so I think that could be nice. And then maybe we can get some kind of vanity or something up here. I don't ever put vanities in my builds, but it could be a cute little addition. If we just do something like this. Ooh, I kind of like that swatch. Oh, but that one's really nice. Okay. I haven't ever used this vanity from the Secret Sanctuary kit. I think that's where it's from. And then we can get a little chair or something here. I just don't know which one. The problem is I want something that matches. Do we have a chair that came with this kit at all? Because we do. Okay. Because I really wanted to match this to the vanity here. I think that matches with the legs there. I think the mirror color is throwing me off because it's slightly darker than the rest of this. I'm tempted to scoot the bed over a little more though. So maybe we'll put that like right there. Just in case they can't get to that. So for the rug, I'm thinking we go something kind of cutesy. Does this fit in here okay? Kind of does. Do we have better colors though? The strange thing is it looks so dark in here, even though it is lit up because of the glass walls and the lights here. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's enough. What if we went for this one? I know it's a little basic, but I don't know. Not gonna lie, all this is ridiculously difficult. The lighting in here is not helping whatsoever. I'm losing my mind. Okay, you know, we're gonna keep it simple. This is a white rug. It just looks super ugly because of the lights in here. I really need more lights. That's the problem. We need to get, like, lamps and whatever else, just because there's nothing. Okay, I've kind of got the basics, I think, so it's just a matter of adding in a bunch of extra stuff like plants. Things that will give the room a little bit more life. So I'm thinking we can maybe do the pink to kind of tie in with the bed there. And I want to add some blue, but I don't think that's really going to happen unless we try to do something with like a end table. I feel like we need something really tiny though. Really, really small. We could go this one. This is kind of more of a minty blue, but actually no, that's more of a green. I don't know. I feel like it matches pretty well with the bed, though, is the thing. Because, like, this is the blue. And then that's the green. If you look at the bed sheets, I think this one's more fun and cute. So we'll go ahead and do that. And maybe we're going to get another light on that. No such thing as too much light in a glass house. We could even do just, like, a candle or something. Right in the center. Although, maybe actually we could put that on the vanity or something. And then we can get a proper lamp or something over here. Oh, that one's kind of cute, actually. This little lantern in a paper cylinder. I kind of like the pink to blue fade there. Ooh, that's cute, too. I don't know why I don't use this one enough. Do I like the flowers or do I like this plain one more? I think I like the flowers. I think it's a nice little touch. Everything else feels really plain in here. Anyway, so we have the vanity. I don't know if I want to get a standing mirror or not because of that. But I was thinking about getting one originally. So maybe something like that. Would this be too much to put on a wall here? Is this a little bit too much? I think there are some nice swatches on this. Like, I don't know if I want to do this one, but maybe the gold is better. It brings in some more color. Like, it's a nice pop of stuff. I don't know. Why am I so indecisive about this? I think it's the glass walls that are just throwing me off. I'm trying to make this look good, and I'm not sure that I'm succeeding in that. Do I want to get a light above this? I think I do. I think I want it to be this one, though. Yeah, that's kind of cute. I love this light. I just think it's so cute. I like the double on that. I feel like there was another one, though, that was kind of similar, but maybe a little more simple. I didn't see it, though, so maybe it is just that one. And I'm kind of tempted. Should I put these kind of around in other places, like above the bed, or is that too much? We have a lamp and a little table side lamp right above it, so I don't know. If I put it above the artwork, maybe? I think the last thing is I just want to get some clutter for this vanity, and then we'll move into the office. We could also get a little, like, clock by the bed, too. I just realized this whole time that I didn't have any kind of game audio, so I do apologize for that. Is there a point in putting actual makeup on this? Like, I guess so. I don't know what all this is supposed to be. So I guess a little more wouldn't hurt. Okay, I think that's the bedroom done. So now it's just this little office space that we have in here. I should get a door for this little fake balcony, but I just don't know. I'll come back to it in a moment. I want to start by getting a desk. And I just don't know if I want to do like a really small one that will fit in there or if I want to... So many choices. I could get one of these ones. I know it's a little... crazy, but I don't know. That doesn't look too bad, right? I never used this desk, so I don't fully know how I feel about it. We'll get a little chair in here, maybe that one. Grab a computer. What I was thinking for out here actually was just like putting an easel down. So literally they could just come out here to paint. So what I was thinking was actually like getting a really thin glass door. We have one that I think is from Businesses and Hobbies. Yeah, this one. And just like kind of squishing it in there. So if I slide this over a tad, maybe the same with the bed. That should be okay. So with the easel out there, we can put something else in this office. And I'm kind of thinking maybe a guitar or something. Maybe we'll just do one of these. I know we have the bookshelf downstairs with the entertainment center, but it probably wouldn't hurt to get another one in here. Maybe we can attach it to this wall here since it's got kind of a fun design there. A little bit of fake support. And then I can get one of these little like corkboard things. I hate the bouncing of this camera. My gosh. Make it stop. Okay, I'm gonna put that right there. So that way if they get any postcards from like pen pals or something, they can just stick them to the wall. And I think that matches with that chair nicely. And then lastly is just maybe getting a plant or something in one of these corners. Was this too much? Yeah, that is definitely too much. I can probably get away with doing something like that. Maybe I can put something on this wall over here, just like another little piece of art or wall decoration. I don't know, just something like this painting. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually bring this out onto the balcony too. And then I will go ahead and paint these ceilings. All right, I'm not gonna worry about the lighting on the inside because it's not gonna do much, but I think that is the actual tiny house basically complete, other than... No, we're good on that. Okay. I thought there was maybe a wall that I forgot to color, but no, we're good. So now it is just a matter of landscaping. I think I want to keep this fairly simple. I'm going to use some of these European beech trees, even though I don't know if that really fits the environment that I'm building in. I feel like that's really close to the tree I have on this lot, so I'm going to slide that over. And then, oh wait, there is a tree right there, so maybe I'm not going to put another one there. Should I give him some kind of like backyard space or something? Just make like a little path or something out there? I could do something, just like, I don't know, something like that. I don't know how I feel about that. But we could do a little like fire pit situation or something. I don't know if I want that one. What design is even supposed to be in that? I see the trees. Looks like Bigfoot. It's from the Little Camper's Kit, so I'm not surprised by that. I guess we could keep it real basic and go for like this one. And then we can get a few chairs or something around, including this little log bench, just because I think that's really cute. Just something like that. I think that's fun. I kind of want to get it cooler too, just to kind of fit the aesthetic of that. You can get this little portable cooler and maybe just stick it in the back here. Although I might scoot that over a tad. There we go. And back to landscaping. I'm gonna do some dirt just kind of on the edges of this, although I don't know that I really like it on this. Like, does this look really strange or is it fine? I don't know how I feel about it. Kind of feel like I need another tree, so I might get one more of these and maybe size it down or something, turn it a little bit, give some shade to one of these chairs. And then plant-wise, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I don't know. I could keep it really simple and just go for like patches of grass or something kind of everywhere. Like, I know that's really lame, but I don't know. In this moment, it just kind of feels appropriate. I just don't feel like this house has flower potential. I guess I can maybe throw some wildflowers around, but other than that, I don't know, just something like that. Might change the color though to be more interesting. Maybe I'll even change the color of some of these to just make them a little more fun. Do that, and then the pink ones are cute. So we'll just have wildflowers of every swatch everywhere. Get some dirt under some of this. We'll get our finishing touches as well. Probably gonna put a trash can, I guess, back in this corner. We do need a mailbox. That is a very important detail. So I'm probably just gonna use the basic one. I love using this one. I don't know why. And then maybe some outdoor lighting would be good because it is gonna be super dark otherwise. And this one has never done me wrong. I just don't know. I guess I can put it I don't know. I guess sticking it on the sides here isn't a bad option. Let's do something like that. Do I want them on the top here too? Okay, I think that is good then. I think that's probably where I'm going to call the build for now. I think this came out kind of cute. Actually, just as a last minute thing, I'm going to put a couple of these planters down just so there's a little extra activity for your Sims to do. I know that's really random. I'm sorry. But there we go. Now I think the build is done. I'm going to have this as the glass tiny home on the gallery. It is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. The house is 29,413 simoleons. So unfortunately, it's not a starter home, but it's fine. I wasn't trying to work on a budget. But there you go. If you want to find this build, you can find it under TheSimmingKoala. That is my gallery ID. It's pretty easy to find. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I actually think this house came out really, really cute. I think having the extra like glass wall detail definitely helped to make it a little less boring. So yeah, if you want to, it is on the gallery for you guys now, and I hope that you all like it. This is the last build that I have scheduled until October, and at that point it's going to be fall and Halloween themed builds, and of course a mix of builds using the new pack because I'm just super excited for that. I can't believe they're releasing yet another expansion in October. Last time it was Life and Death on Halloween. So, or near Halloween or something like that. Like, it was really close. And my gosh, just it's gonna be such a busy month. Lot of stuff to check out, lots of builds to do. And yeah, I hope you guys are all ready for that. But I think that is all I have for you today. So with that, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss anything. Be sure to follow my socials. Links are below. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.